We will start in 2-3 minutes. Let everybody join. I think we can start now. 23 is the strength. So sharing the PPT first of all. I hope I'm audible clearly.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
Yeah. So the topic is Introduction to Organizational Performance Management. This is the name of the course also. Uh, I think we have not discussed the course pack of the course. Yeah. So first of all, we will discuss the course pack, and after that, we'll start with the chapter. Just 1 minute. Is it visible to you?
No, ma'am.
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. It's
Yes, ma'am.
You have joined again. I hope it is visible now. Just check.
Yes, ma'am. It's visible.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the course pack for organization performance management. Course code is 2142. Course outcomes are written here. We'll talk about course outcomes also. These are the now see there are three important things in your course pack. One is course outcome. Second is PO, program outcomes. Okay, and third is program specific outcomes. In the morning also we discussed about this thing that related with a particular course. For example, I'm taking a course for organizational performance management. So related with this course, what will be the outcome? Means after studying this course, what you will learn. That is course outcome, right? For example, after studying organization performance management, you will be able to discuss about this course in a brief way, related with the performance of the employees, related with performance management system, which are applicable in the organizations. You will be able to speak about the performance appraisal also, and you can discuss after studying this. You can discuss about the organization performance management process and what type of laws and rules and regulations are there in this area, the way the mission, vision, and strategies are being formulated, and what are the best practices which are common in all the industries, the basic characteristics and attributes to make the performance management system more effective will also be clearer to you. Then various indicators are there. You will come to know about the performance standards and different types of performance indicators. For example, uh, there are few terms I'm telling you that one is KPI and one is KRA, right? These are the two important terms which you will hear when you will join any organization. KRAs and KPIs. I will tell you in detail about these terms just for your information, just so that you feel acquainted, you will feel familiar with these terms. I'm telling you these terms. Then you will be able to reflect about the span, or you can say the range of employees responsibilities. What are the employees responsibilities, roles, in what way targets are being given, in what way monitoring is being done on the employees, in what way midterm mid session performance feedbacks are being taken from the employees, right? So all these things are practical in nature. Then in what way organization communicate with the employees, what are the possibilities for the training and development, and in what way we should fix these programs for the betterment of the employees, in what way, and on in regular interval or in on a continuous mode every year we should increase the wages of the employees, we should give them the promotion, what is the plan for the bonus. All these things we will study here in this course, and in what way we can work on the strength and weaknesses of the employee. If strengths are there, weaknesses are there in each and every employee, in what way we can focus on these strengths and we can make the weaknesses more stronger, or so that employee will be able to overcome their weaknesses, and we can utilize those weaknesses as a resource for the betterment of the organization. So you will be able to handle such queries you'll be able to generate a ground for your knowledge base after studying this program. Then after completing the BBA, what you will learn, what you will be able to develop, those are program outcomes. BBA is a program, right? BBA is a professional program. So after completing this professional program, what will be the outcome? Those are written here. What will be the specific program outcome? Specifically, what you will learn, that is also written here. Now we will talk about the assessment plan, the way we have discussed this in management of industrial relations. Similarly, the same type of assessment plan is here also. First midterm will be of 20 marks, second midterm will be of 20 marks, then 20 marks are assigned for your quizzes, presentation, projects and assignments. Then 40 marks external examination will be conducted. So it is your assessments are divided into two parts, internal as well as external. Internals are for 60 marks and externals are for 40 marks, right? 75% attendance in online and offline mode is mandatory. This is the syllabus. This is the syllabus. Performance management application and improvement, implementation of performance management system. Here we will talk about the performance management also, and the performance appraisal also. Fine. So one by one we'll pick up these topics, and we'll start our work now. This document is, I think I need to upload this document. I'll just check it, because for maximum courses I've already uploaded. If it is not, I will upload it today. But I hope it is already there in Teams. Now I'm sharing my screen again, and we'll start with the chapter. The first chapter, that is Introduction to Organizational Performance Management. Very less is written on the slide, so you are suggested to incorporate the material from various websites, Google, and books also you can refer. But I will explain the points here in the class. In PPTs also you will get the sufficient material. Okay, you just need to explain that material. So listen to me carefully. Now we are starting with the first topic, that is Introduction to Organizational Performance Management. Now, the question arises, what do employees expect in an organization? है ना? अभी मैं आपसे पूछूं, if I'll ask you one simple question, like what do you want to do after completing BBA or after completing your masters after 5 years down the line? What do you want to do? Maximum of you will be of the opinion that I will be in a job. Some of you will say that I'll join my family business. Some of you, very few of you will say that I'll become entrepreneur. I'll start my own business. I'm having idea for my startup. So in the organization, if you are a owner or if you are an employee, in both the cases, what type of environment you want to provide if you are an owner, or what type of environment you want to get if you are an employee? From both the perspective, understand this topic. Like, what do employees expect in an organization? आप किसी organization में जाते हैं, वहाँ पे क्या expect करते हैं? That you should be treated fairly and consistently for your performance, है ना? ऐसा नहीं हो कि आपने अच्छा perform किया, but your boss is praising some other person. Bonus is giving to some other person, promotion is giving to some other person. This will be very, very disheartening for you, heartbreaking for you. Right or wrong? Right? Because if you are putting your 100%, if you're putting your heart and soul, then you would certainly expect some type of reward for it. You want that in organization, you should be treated fairly, right? And wherever you will go, after some time you will realize that whether there are some chances of growth or not, what are the career possibilities or opportunities are present in the organization. If it is not, then maybe in your discussion with your friend, you may come up with such type of statement that यार सुबह जाते हैं 9 बजे, शाम को 6 बजे वापस आ जाते हैं, 9 से 5, 9 से 6. There is nothing new in my job. सुबह जाओ वही same काम, same repetitive work. Life has become monotonous, so boring. There is nothing new in my life, nothing happy in my life. Means people, if people are using such transactions or using such statements, अगर वो कुछ इस तरह की बात कर रहे हैं, it means their work is not challenging, it is not challenging for them, right? And people are looking for challenges, more opportunities, career growth in the organization. So और क्या चाहिए उनको? Career growth चाहिए. People, they want career growth, uh, good possibilities, opportunities, career wise, job wise, promotion, and salary hike also they need. So these are the things which are required by the people, right? So this is our expectation. Then what they want, that their organization, their department, their supervisor, they should clearly tell them, they should clearly communicate to them that what is their expectation, वो क्या चाहते क्या है हमसे, क्या किस तरह का काम करवाना चाहते हैं हमसे. We should be, they should make us clearer about our roles, responsibilities, the processes, और हमें किस तरह से काम करना है. Even if we are not getting the point, they should explain us in a detailed manner so that we'll not commit any mistake. So that way they want clear expectation from the side of the organization, right? Then positive and constructive feedback on a regular basis. If they are doing good work, if they are worried about their performance, then it is the responsibility of the management. They should tell them that their goals means they should clearly tell them about their feedback, whether it is positive or whether it is negative. But there is a way to convey a feedback, है ना? जैसे आपने ये देखा है ना, you must be watching TV, the reality shows in which people, they dance, they sing, there's a kind of a competition, they come and they display their performance over there on the stage, and the judges usually they give their comment. Have you ever seen in what way judges they give comment? Anybody in the class, प्लीज कम अप सच टाइप्स ऑफ कमेंट. कैसे कमेंट मिलते हैं रियलिटी शोज में? ऐसे मैंने देखे हैं पहले, कभी कभी देखे, ऐसे रेगुलर मोड पे नहीं देखा है, बट स्टिल आई एम अवेयर कि व्हाट टाइप ऑफ कमेंट्स दे आर गिविंग, इन व्हाट वे दे गिव कमेंट्स. क्या करते हैं वो? एकदम स्टार्टिंग से, अरे भाई बहुत ही पुअर परफॉर्मेंस था, इतना खराब परफॉर्मेंस हमने देखा ही नहीं कभी. हाँ, इवन इफ द परफॉर्मर हैज कमिटेड अ ब्लंडर ऑन द स्टेज, in what way they give performance. Anybody in the classroom, you must be watching TV और अपने मोबाइल में भी देखते होंगे The American Idol. Yes, Rishabh Joshi. Then
yes, ma'am. They guide the student. They guide the participants.
Yes,
like
yes.
if they have done well, then they congratulate him and say some good words about him. Yeah, and then they ask their family how they have made themselves like this. These types of things.
Right, absolutely. And even if they want to tell them about the areas of improvement, look at the way they means they put it into words, na? In positive way, they tell them like this way they can improve, or this thing can be included. Otherwise, the performance was very good, and this way they do generally. Yes, Srinath, you were also raising your hand. Please come up.
Yes,
And you
same
also?
answer.
Yes.
Same answer, yeah.
No, I want to listen in your voice. Tell me again.
Okay, so my answer was like, they start with a good feedback saying that you are nice and all, but if there is a scope of improvement, they'll, put it in words in between so that they don't feel bad and they are also getting the point of judges.
Absolutely. It means you have understood, all of you. So this point is clear. Like, it is good that you're giving the feedback, and giving positive feedback is easy, but giving negative feedback is an art actually, because if you are straightforward by nature, and you have this habit of speaking things very clear, then it may hurt somebody, it may discourage somebody, and person may feel bad or may feel demotivated. So you need to put your words in a way so that you will communicate your thing which you want to communicate the negative thing also, but in such a way so that person will realize, okay, these are my positive points, and the people, they have really liked my thing and I can work well, and only this is the only thing which where I need to improve. जब बहुत सारा अच्छा बोलते हैं ना, तो उसमें से एक छोटी सी चीज अगर हम negative if we are communicating, person will be able to digest that small thing, because उसको हमने, अगर वो बड़ा भी है ना issue, तो उसको हमने बहुत छोटा बना के it is surrounded by all positive things. If we are giving that tablet to the person, the person will be able to digest that thing, and will be able to improve upon, and will reflect good things in the next performance. Even in the organization, same things are applicable. So as a supervisor, as a boss, it becomes your responsibility to give the positive and negative feedback in such a way so that the person will feel motivated, and he will be able to channelize his energy in a positive direction. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि आज ही आपने फीडबैक दिया, कल से वो छुट्टी पे चला गया, फिर वो लौट के ही नहीं आया, या फिर you and that other person is coming into, or you are going in different direction of heated arguments or argumentative way, right? So you need to avoid such things. So give positive feedback, and negative feedback also surrounded by positive feedback. Then involvement in goal setting. People, they feel responsible, है ना? वो क्या चाहते हैं? See, there is a theory of Herzberg. I don't know how many of you have heard about Maslow, Herzberg theories, but after Maslow, there is one theory which is about motivators and hygiene, है ना? Herzberg two factor theory. इस थ्योरी में ना एक बहुत अच्छी चीज कही है. हम हमेशा ये कहते हैं ना कि we always say that money is a motivator, but at certain stage, when you have everything with you, money is not a motivator that time. Money will not create any challenge for you. You want some challenge in your job. You want a variety of things in your job. आपको चाहिए, what do you want? You want importance in the organization. You want that people should call you by name. People should give you importance, and people should call you, should ask for the suggestion, right? तो ये चीजें ज्यादा important होगी. आपकी जो salary है, that is 5 lakh per month, but still people are not coming to you, they are not taking your suggestion. In the organization you are not important, तो आपको एक डर सा बना रहेगा अंदर अंदर, and you are sitting on a very high designation, but still you are president, and somebody is vice president, people are going to him, and more weightage is giving to that person. You'll feel bad. You also want that level of importance in the organization, means you'll understand these things when you will experience in practical life. जरूरी नहीं है कि आपके साथ ही आप उस लेवल पे पहुंचे, उसके बाद यू विल फील कि अरे मनी इज नॉट अ मोटिवेटर. द challenges, importance in the organization is also important, and recognition is more important, but you will realize these things just by observing other people कि उनको क्या लगता है. देखो हमेशा उसे से people will say this way, यार कोई भी बात हो, कोई भी मीटिंग, हमेशा उसको ही बुलाते हैं सामने, जबकि आता जाता है उसको कुछ नहीं है, जबकि मेरा एक्सपर्टाइज है इसके अंदर, मुझे किसी ने नहीं बोला कि तुम आके इस चीज को बताओ. दे ऑलवेज आस्क फॉर दैट पर्सन, so you feel bad, so that importance recognition is more important for people at a particular stage. Economic rewards are also important. यानी कि अभी मैंने आपको कहा कि money is not a motivator. Now I'm saying for some people money is a motivator. So as a manager, you need to recognize these things, like for whom or for on what level of the organization money plays important role, and on what level recognition, importance, or challenges in the job plays important role. That is your responsibility. Fine. So these are the few things which are there, always there in the heart of the employee. Like when they join the organization, या कोई management change होती है, और your boss is new, a new boss has joined the organization, always you have these certain expectations in your heart कि हमें fairly treat किया जाए, हमारी कोई expectations clear हो. Reward system should be unbiased. In decision making, we also want to participate. right? So these things boost morale of the employee. Right? Any doubt in this slide? Anybody? Any question? Any doubt? Anything which you want to ask? Again, I'm saying that we will be bit slow in the beginning, है ना? कोई जल्दी नहीं है हमें. आराम आराम से करेंगे syllabus. Especially first chapter will be very slow because there are few students, those who have still not joined the class. Maybe reason maybe they have not completed their registration or some other thing, but still for you it will be a revision. You'll get full out of full marks, and for them it is a new topic. So for a few days we will be bit slow, not very slow, little bit slow. I'm just taking your attendance also. Anything which you want to ask, please decide, and you can ask your question. Just wait a minute. I'm saving your attendance. Fine. So as there is no question, so we are going on the next slide. Next is why perform. To reach organizational mission and goals, encourage and reward behaviors aligned with organizational mission and goals, curb or redirect non-productive activities. इसलिए हमें परफॉर्म करना चाहिए. Why perform? पहले हमने पढ़ा in the previous slide what expectations. तो हमने expectations clear की. Now we are discussing why we should perform in the organization. हम वहाँ गए हैं तो परफॉर्म करना क्या जरूरी है? नॉर्मली काम करते रहो, क्या परफॉर्मेंस लगा रखा है हमने, है ना? Why this PMS system is there? Why appraisal system is there? It is so hectic, it is so painful, stressful for the employees. If we will not perform, these things will not be there. अगर आप then think this thing, take this thing in a different way, that if people will not perform in the company will not be able to run, right or wrong? Anybody in the class who can explain these 3 points or any one point? Anybody interested? Because very easy points are there. Anybody? You can raise your hand. Very easy point. Why there's a need to perform in the company? Yes, Rishabh Joshi.
Ma'am, first point is that to reach organization mission and goals. Ma'am, every organization has some types of goals. It can be like reaching to a profit also. As we all know, ma'am, that every single employee have some goals, and organizations also have some goals. So the employees' hard work should be united to perform organizational goal. Ma'am, without any, if the company is going without any goal, then ma'am, how they can compare their performance? And ma'am, second point is encourage and reward behavior aligned with organizational mission and goal. Ma'am, like if some people, there are some employees who have brought down some good points or some good ideas, then they should be rewarded, so that ma'am, they can feel motivated. It comes under leadership qualities only, so that they can feel motivated and they can work more harder. So it can bring a psychological change in their mindset. And curb or redirect non-productive activities, ma'am, means like eliminating some activities which is not necessary. As we have studied in class 12th also in business studies, that there are some activities like motion, some unnecessary motion activities or unnecessary time activities which can be curbed or which can be removed. So
100%.
That's what it is written according to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Good. Very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good explanation. Very good. Anybody else in the class? Okay. So, why perform? First point, to reach organizational mission and goals. He said absolutely correct. Like every organization is having the mission, the goals, vision. Mission is also divided into small set of goals, right? And every department of the organization is responsible for achieving those set goals, those mission. Ultimately, we'll be able to achieve that broad vision. Mission is short and vision is broad, right? And this way, when organizations they distribute their objectives, their goals in the department, those goals are again broken down and they reach to each and every employee. Now, if in the organization employees will not perform, ultimately departments will not perform and organization will not be able to achieve its goals or mission. So it is important to perform in the organization. If we want the organization to run, then each individual performance matters. Individual performance matters. So each individual needs to perform, each individual needs to achieve the target assigned to him. And for achieving this thing, like if we want that people should perform, तो बिना बात के तो लोग नहीं करेंगे. सबको एक सा सैलरी मिल रहा है, why I should take more pain? So if I'll take more pain, I will receive some reward for that. So these things are linked actually. If my performance is good, rewards are also good. My rewards are linked with my performance. Non-performers will not get any reward. Medium performers will get medium rewards. So each and everybody will try to get more rewards by performing more, by performing in a good way or effectively, efficiently in the organization. They will try to raise the bar of their performance. पहले इतना करते थे, okay, इतने पे 10,000 मिलता है, अगर मैं थोड़ा सा और ज़्यादा effort करूं, then I may get 12,000. So this is the energy behind that performance. Or any voucher you can give, any gift you can give, any recognition also can be given to the employee just to encourage their performance in the organization, so that ultimate objective is to achieve the organizational goals. Okay, and towards achieving the organizational goal, each employee, each department is working. अब department अच्छा कैसे काम करेंगे, उनके लिए भी we can link the department performance with the reward. So now departments are ready, departments are encouraged, they are also motivated. Now they are also thinking कि हम अपने employees को कैसे करें, किस तरह से motivate करें, how we should encourage them so that they will perform good. So they will again link their reward with the employee performance. So each and everything is linked in the organization. That is why it is important to perform in the organization. अब ठीक है, perform कर रहे हैं, reward system is also there, everything is in a proper sequence, in a proper manner in the company. So in between there are so many things which disturbs us, which waste our time. So very rightly he said, Rishabh Joshi, he mentioned that there are activities which are related with time studies, which are related with motion studies. Unnecessary motions are there, unnecessary time wasting activities are there. So we need to identify those activities. You know, this is the reason that in manufacturing sector, if you get a chance to see any manufacturing sector, please go and see how employees are working there. There's a assembly line. ना मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेक्टर में एक असेंबली लाइन होती है जहाँ पे पूरा काम उसी हिसाब से चलता रहता है. कंटिन्यूअसली दैट कन्वेयर बेल्ट इज मूविंग, the apparatus is coming in front of the employee, he's painting that for example it is a Hero Honda company, so bike का कोई portion है, he's painting that, then it is going to some other workstation, there he is putting some nut bolt and again it is going somewhere else. This way it is moving and employees are standing there doing their work. Maybe after 1 hour they will get the break of 10 minutes. So pause time is fixed in the organizations, जिससे कि उस टाइम के अलावा all the employees will be standing on the assembly line और वो उसको छोड़ ही नहीं सकते. अगर वो वहाँ पे नहीं है उस टाइम पे, then that apparatus और जो भी important product is there in on the assembly line, it will move to the next workstation. और next workstation पे जब वो incomplete पहुंचेगा, the person will not be able to complete that task. तो हर workstation पे किसी का होना important होता है. So this way there are thousands of activities which manufacturing sectors have they are implementing to curb these non-productive activities of the employees. This is one way, like time management, giving proper time breaks, pause time, rest time they give to their workers so that उसी time पे वो उठते हैं, उसी time पे वो काम करते हैं, and again sharp at the given time they are there on assembly line. And during this hour they are not supposed to talk to anybody because there is a lot of noise in the manufacturing sector. So this way they are curbing, and supervisor is also there to monitor, to supervise the activities of the employees. If they face any difficulty, they do not talk to each other, they actually report to the supervisor on the spot, and the problem is being resolved at that moment of time. So this way things are being performed in the manufacturing sector, and the more focus is given on the performance, and to raise the bar of the performance of the individual, the various types of activities, the reward system, monetary, non-monetary, are attached with their performance, right? And different types of wage systems are also there in the organizations, like piece rate system, time rate system. आप time के हिसाब से काम करो, आपने 5 hours में काम कर लिया, you can go home, right? For example, in piece rate system, 5 pieces is the target. आज आपको सिर्फ 5 pieces बनाने हैं, आपने 5 pieces बनाए, you can go home. That is piece rate system. In time rate system, आप चाहे 5 pieces को पूरे दिन में बनाइए, चाहे 5 hours में बनाइए, और you make those 5 pieces just in 1 hour, but you have to stay in the organization. If organization time is 9 to 5, you have to be there, right? So this type of VS systems are also there in the industries. And according to the wage system, these curbing activities are being planned in the organization. If the organization is following a piece rate system for the workers, for the labor class people, then accordingly activities will be planned. If the system is time rate, based on time rate system, you are working, then accordingly activities will be there. Now, any question, anybody? Now we are starting with the meaning of performance. You can see on your screen that only one line is written, that is the action or process of carrying out or accomplishing an action, task or function can be termed as performance. Anything, performance is anything which is related with the accomplishment of task, जो किसी भी काम को पूरा करने से related है, or which is related with any action or any work in the organization, any function, you can say that this is the performance. आपको कुछ काम दिया, आपने वो काम किया, that is your performance. आपने कुछ action दिया, that is your performance. If you are involved in some function or some activity in the company, that is your performance, right? So performance is this, the action, or you can say the process of carrying out or accomplish any action, task, work, function can be termed as performance. Anybody, any doubt here? So for today, this much is enough. And in the next class, we'll start with the other points of OPM. We'll stop here today. Any question, anybody? Anything? Performing in class is very, very important, right? Because I believe in continuous evaluation. आप जिस दिन मैं वाइवा लूँ ना, उस दिन आपने अच्छा परफॉर्म नहीं किया ना, still I will give you 2 marks, क्योंकि आपने किसी दिन क्लास में अच्छा परफॉर्म किया होगा. पप्पू चौधरी, are you listening to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Nikhil Singh Shekhawat, you are here in the class? Very good, very good. Good, Rishabh Joshi. Srinath, any
Thank you, ma'am.
question? Anything which you want to ask, Srinath?
No, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay. Anything related with other activities of the university as you are new?
Yes, ma'am. There was this subject entrepreneurship. I haven't
Right.
received its link yet.
Entrepreneurship. It is taken by entrepreneurship. The faculty name is Miss Sonali Sharma. She is your academic coordinator also. You must have spoken to her during the time of your admission. Sonali Sharma madam is there. Do you know her?
No, I don't know.
You don't. If you want to speak to her, you can take the phone number of Sonali madam. I will give you her phone number. Entrepreneurship management paper is being taken by her. Okay. Any other question? She will. I'll ask her. Like maybe as per timetable, her class is when today. Do you have entrepreneurship management class? Just check in your timetable.
Ma'am, it's not scheduled in timetable.
Okay. Fine.
Ma'am, actually, it's tomorrow.
Yeah. Please.
Tomorrow we have that entrepreneurship management.
Tomorrow what?
Tomorrow we have that lecture.
Tomorrow you have that lecture. No? I'll ask
Yes,
you
ma'am.
when. Maybe she will take from tomorrow. It means.
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? Okay. Actually, she was busy in admission work now. She's the academic coordinator also. She is the one who was sending all the list, the shuffling list, the specialization list, and other list. So I'll talk to her. है ना? No worries. Anything else, students? Otherwise, we'll wind up now.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, actually, I have completed my registration today only. It was a little bit late. So, ma'am, can you can you talk to other teachers so they can add me in the group? Because Mahesh Jamwal sir told me that you will, when you will ask them, then only they will add me in other group, in other subjects group.
Okay. I will mail your name to all the faculty members. Okay.
Okay, sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, they will add you. Today only I will mail.
Okay, ma'am.
ठीक है, चलो. Okay, then we are winding up now. All of you, bye for today. See you tomorrow. Bye everyone. Take care. Good day. Goodbye.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I have sent you the link of that form.
Which form?
Ma'am, that Google form you tell me to create. I'm Aryan, ma'am.
Acha. Okay, I forgot. In the next class, just remind me in the start of the class, na? So I'll tell all these. In any case, you submit. You okay? I have to send you that email IDs also. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Hello.